Hello fellow Arduino fans, this is Rick coming at you from Maryland with a quick compare-contrast video between two neat kits for the ATmega 328P microcontroller. The first kit we'll touch on will be the what Make calls the Mintduino, and the other one is from our friends at Evil Mad Scientist, which they call it the Diavolino. Let's take a look. Alright, first things first, let's start with the Maker Shed guy. They call this thing the Mintduino, and I think they named it such because the microcontroller comes in this really clever mint tin, breath mint tin. What comes with this thing? Let's take a look. You get the ATmega 328P microcontroller, 16 megahertz crystal, some assorted quarter-watt resistors, an LED, which they use as a status indicator for power on. This thing also comes with a fixed 5-volt voltage regulator based on the LM317 platform, which normally lives here, but I took it out. But you know it comes with it. I'm letting you know it comes with it. You get a couple of electrolytic capacitors. What doesn't come with this thing is the sort of jumper wires you see here. You'll have to provide your own. But I think one of the neatest features of the Mintduino, see this here, is this little mini breadboard comes with it. That's one really neat feature. But with neat features and creative ideas also comes some drawbacks, which we'll get to at the tail end of the video when we're doing heads-up comparisons of negatives. Positives. Our friends at Make bring you this really cool do-it-yourself microcontroller in a tin, all the parts you need, for 25 bucks. Alright, let's take a look at what our friends have from Evil Mad Science. Here we go. They call their kit the Diavolino. What comes with this guy? You'll see there's an ATmega 328 microcontroller sitting in there prominently. Comes with the quarter-watt resistors, 16 megahertz crystal, various capacitors and whatnot. Everything you need to get your project going. Now, the one thing that doesn't come with this is the neat proto board, which the Mintduino has. So I would recommend going out and getting yourself one of these small proto boards. This is a cool one. It's from our friends at Pros Kit. 880 tie points, I think, are on this thing. You see it's nicely marked. It's graduated. They boast about having perfectly round holes. Total combined package for this kit, 13 bucks for the microcontroller. You're going to shut about 12 bucks for a proto board. So about 26 bucks compared to 25 bucks for the Mintduino. Dollar difference, not going to break the bank. So here you have the Mintduino, cool tin, neat proto board, everything you need. 25 bucks. Come down here, Diavolino from Evil Mad Science, $13 kit. Get yourself an independent breadboard, put them all together, and you're pretty much in the same place. Okay, Mintduino versus Diavolino, right? Same things, dollar difference. Now, neither one of these kits comes with the jumpers. You'll have to provide your own. That's just par for the course. Also, when we're talking microcontrollers, we're talking programming. Now, the bootloaders are already installed on these microcontrollers, so that's heads up the same. That comes with a neat tin proto board. The Diavolino. Let me see if I can get this out of here. The Diavolino comes with all the parts you need, just like the Mintduino. Okay. The one thing the Diavolino has, which I think is really neat, is this printed circuit board already pre-drilled for you. So when you want to go ahead and go from proof of concept on the breadboard to finished product, bing, bang, boom, you have a printed circuit board here. They've got some flames on it as part of their shtick. Kind of cool. It's a nice quality board too. It's not flimsy by any stretch of the imagination. So you have a nice board to mount your finished project on. And at the end of the day, you're going to have a proto board that I think is a little bit better quality. So heads up comparison. Mintduino, very neat tin. Comes with a proto board. Get your jump started. Pretty cool. Diavolino, inexpensive kit, $13 microcontroller kit, all the bits and pieces, woo-ah, and a cool PCB. What's not to love? Plus, you're going to have to get yourself a standoff independent proto board for future projects, and including this one, so that's also a win. those are the heads-up comparisons. Now, neither one of these kits comes with a USB interface. Okay, shortcoming for the Mintduino and the Diavolino. They tell you that on the packaging. You need to get one of these interfaces. I chose this one from our friends at OSEP. They call it the FTDI Friend. I like the form factor of this thing. It's what are they this thing? 15, 16 bucks, whatever for this. I think it's cheaper going this way. You can always scrounge up a USB cable to plug into this and into a PC, so you can push over your scripts, okay, or your sketches rather from your development interface. I like this form factor. OSEP, makes one from Maker Shed. I believe our friends at Evil Mad Sciences do as well. Pick whichever one you like. You need one, so pick whichever you like. Pick whatever you have, whatever is available in your market. They're very, very cool. This simply interfaces with your microcontroller, so you can push over your sketches and get your thing programming and make it do all kinds of fun stuff. That doesn't come with it. Anyway, my opinion is this: they are both cool kits. If you can only get the Mintduino, you can't go wrong. If your area only has the Diavolino, you can't go wrong. At the end of the day, though, heads-up comparison, for my money, I would recommend going with this guy here, the Diavolino, and a separate breadboard, because I think you're getting better value. Why do I say this? Well, after putting this together here from the Mintduino, like I said earlier in the video, very, very cool how they stuffed it into this tin. But with cool comes a cost, and frankly, I think this little mini proto board, it flexes and slops too much, so when you technically have your circuit all squared away, according to spec, sometimes, well, gremlins bite you, and the thing just doesn't work, and that can lead to high frustration, especially if you're new with electronics in general, and microcontrollers in particular. You might end up throwing the thing out the window. We don't want that. We want you to explore and have fun. So, at the end of the day, I'd recommend going with the Diavolino from Mad Science, Evil Mad Science, and get yourself a better quality proto board. Granted, this guy here is not going to fit into a cute little tin, but hey, we're here to build circuits, not to stuff stuff in the metal boxes, right? Anyway, that's my 2 cents take on this thing. Do with it what you will. Hopefully it'll steer you in the right direction, but anyway, you can't go wrong either way. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Hopefully this video gave you some insight on which direction you want to go. Thanks for watching.